Hello, and welcome to Ocean Academe Calculus 12. Finding volume of revolution using disks, example 2. What is the volume of revolution of the region between y equals x squared and y equals 2x when the region is revolved around the y-axis? First, let's draw our graph, and we're dealing with a parabola, y equals x squared, and also a line, y equals 2x. And we're interested in the volume between these two. Now, we know that our volume will equal pi times r squared minus lowercase r squared, and in this case dy, because it's revolved around the y-axis. Now the r squared minus r squared, that's the thickness. So in this case, it will be the right curve minus the left. So to illustrate this, we can pull out our pi, and we've got x squared minus 2x squared dy. But we need to get this in terms of y. So we need to look at our two lines and solve for x. So this would work out to be the square root of y equals x, and y equals 2x would equal y over 2 equals x. So these are actually what we need to plug into our formula. So we've got pi, and now we've got the square root of y squared minus y over 2 squared dy. Now we need to figure out what our interval is here. So in order to do that, I'm just going to box this so that we remember where it is. We need to set our two curves equal to each other to find out where they intercept. So we've got 2x squared minus 2x equals 0, and then we factor, pulling out the x, and we find that our x values are 0 and 2. So when we plug in each of these values, so with the x squared we get 0 squared, and that equals 0, so that is our y value. And our other one was 2x, so we plug in our 2, so our other value will be 4. So those are our limits. So this is 0 and this is 4. Now we take the antiderivative. So we have pi, and we're going to be multiplying that by y squared over 2 minus y to the power 3 over 12. And that will be over the interval 0 through 4. Now we can plug in our limits. So we have pi times, now instead of y, we write 4 squared over 2 minus 4 cubed over 12, and we're going to subtract pi, and this time we plug in our lower limit. So that's 0 squared over 2 minus 0 cubed over 12. This becomes pi times 8 minus 16 over 3, and that equals 8 pi over 3.